Hello, everybody. I am doing the top 5 Wednesday on the most frustrating characters, I think is what this one's called. And yeah, I'm just gonna get started. All right, so the first, for number 5, I'm going to start off with a character that some people will probably know. If you've ever read The Catcher In The Rye, I'm going to say Holden Caulfield. Don't get mad about me being saying he's a frustrating character. I just think that while reading The Catcher In The Rye, way back when, I was very frustrated by his whininess and his kind of idea that everything was phony. And it was really funny when I got to the realm of possibility section on Holden Caulfield. My girlfriend was obsessed with Holden Caulfield. I thought about how much I was annoyed by Holden Caulfield when I read the book, and how annoyed that the character was then. So I gotta say Holden Caulfield by Holden Caulfield from The Catcher in the Rye for number 5. Number 4, I'm going to. I was trying to figure out how I was going to order it, and I'm trying to order them by my most frustrating characters. And so number 4, I have written down Hamlet. All right. And it's because not the first time that I read the book in high school, but the second time I read it from my Shakespeare class in college, Hamlet's indecisiveness really just weared on me a lot. I just could not. I was just like, why are you so indecisive? Just make up your mind. This play could be so much shorter, even though it wouldn't be that good of a play probably. But just make up your mind. So number 4 is going to be Hamlet because he just couldn't make up his mind. Number 3 is going to be Collete from the book To Be Perfectly Honest, and she is a pathological liar. She just lies and lies and lies and lies and lies. And she thinks people believe her lies, and that's why she's frustrating. Because some of her lies are just so dumb and so ridiculous. This book has a very Boy Who Cried Wolf type of feel later on in the book. And I think it's just like reading from Colette's perspective and her being like, hey, bet you couldn't tell I was lying. At points when you absolutely knew she was lying, really was frustrating. For number 2, I think this is where we get a little difficult. There's a character that I pushed out of the list, so this character could be on the list. Because I'm frustrated with this character for different reasons, and that is Jorha or Georgia from the Evolution of Ethan Poe. She plays the best friend who is extremely religious and does not react well to find out that he is actually gay. And it's not just that, she is just kind of cruel throughout the book to a lot of different people and is very stuck in her ideas being one way and one-minded and not moving away from it. But my frustration comes with the fact that as much as you might want to hate her, it's really hard to when you figure out what she's been going through at home. She's gone through something very traumatic, and I felt for her and I was sympathetic towards her. But at the same time, it frustrates me because that does not excuse her behavior. Um, you could say this is the reasons for it, and you be understanding, but I don't think that excuses the way that she treats people. But I understand. And I think that's why she's frustrating in that way, and that's why she ended up on this list and not a different character. For my number 1, though, is going to be a book that I read very recently, and that is character named Sam Dorsey from a Sam Dorsey book series. And this book series was originally titled, the first book was titled Turning 16, the second was titled Turning 17. Now I think they've been revamped and re-released as Sam Dorsey and the Birthday Curse, and Sam Dorsey and his Dirty Dancing. And it's basically this book series that has a very the first book has a kind of 16 candles kind of feel. The second one has Edge of 17 and Dirty Dancing kind of feel, kind of mixed together. At least that's why I thought about it. There was even a character named Eric, which made me think a lot of the movie, the kind of classic gay film Edge of 17. And it's about a gay character who has very bad birthdays. He thinks his birthday cursed in the first book. And the first book he annoyed me because I just thought he was the way he thought, the way he handled things, the way he didn't see things that were obvious, which is very annoying. I didn't think he was that great of a main focal character to focus on, and I thought that the characters around him were a lot better than his actual character. He also kind of made this love triangle happen, and I hate love triangles, and stab, stab. Love triangles. But I blamed him for a lot of his actions in the book. Even there was like one moment in the book where I was like really with him. Like he saw something that was like, bleh, and I was like, yeah, I feel you. But in the second book, spoiler alert, he cheats. And there is no excuse for that. I can't stand reading about people cheating. It makes me really uncomfortable, like to extreme level. And therefore, I just couldn't handle it. He also lies to his two close friends, who I think are fantastic people, and I think that they deserve a much better friend than him. I felt like they've done so much for him in the first two books alone that it didn't make sense for him to just lie to them and then them kind of forgive him at the end of the book for his small actions of like a apology, I guess, but it wasn't worth it. As for the cheating on the boyfriend thing, Mitch is my favorite character in the series. He's so good-hearted and so he's such a nice person. And he was absolutely in love with Sam's character. And Sam cheating on him like that, and the way that Mitch found out, means it just frustrates me to no end. Sam Dorsey is a really frustrating character. I'm probably going to pick up the next book in the series, and it's not for Sam, who is the main character. It's because I want to know what's going to happen to Mitch. Is Mitch? I want to see if it's possible that Mitch is going to get over this breakup, and so I'm probably not going to get the book right away. I'm going to see if anyone else I know reads it, and if Mitch shows up in the book or not, which he should. It looks like he will, because the book after that already has a title, and Mitch is in that title. And so I'm going to keep reading this book series for Mitch, maybe for Melissa and Keenan, because I enjoyed them as well. Not really for Jake, because he also was a frustrating character in this book because he went after someone who was in a relationship. Thumbs down to Jake. You're a dick. Just saying it. And that's why, yeah, so that's my list of frustrating characters. Thank you all for watching. You guys should tell me what characters you're frustrated with from the books that you've read. It was actually kind of fun just being able to rant about it a little bit because, man, I didn't realize some of my frustration that I had over some of these characters. And it was kind of fun. So you should totally just do it, even if it's not on Wednesday anymore. You should totally just talk about what characters frustrate you. I think it's pretty fun. And also, as always, I'm going to put a link down to the Top 5 Wednesday group in the description box thingy below. And I will see you guys in my next video.